In this first part of our three-part series on Stepan, we're going to give you an overview of the company and its role in surfactants. In part two, we're going to take a lot more detailed look at the performance of the company and the key strategic issues that they're managing. And in part three, we will look at Stepan as an investment, that is the performance of the stock, and we'll take a look forward at some of the future issues that the company will be dealing with. Stepan's one of the few pure play, publicly traded surfactant companies. They're on the New York Stock Exchange with the ticker symbol SCL. So what do I mean by pure play? It means that most of the Stepan business is surfactants. In 2024, out of a total company revenue number of $2.2 billion, $1.5 billion, that's about 70%, was in surfactants. The other two segments that they report are polymers, with sales last year of about $585 million, and specialty products with sales of $63 million. They have about 2,200 employees worldwide, and the company this year is 93 years old. In surfactants, Stepan has a very broad range, right? They're in everything, in anionics with a large capacity in North America, but also globally. In non-ionics, including the new 75,000 ton per year capacity Pasadena, Texas plant, which is starting up around now. And of course, they're also in amphoterics and cationics and biosurfactants as the result of a technology purchase in rhamnolipids from Logos Technologies and the purchase of a fermentation plant in Lake Providence, Louisiana, formerly a Miriant plant. So very, very broad range. Pretty much all of the classes of surfactants represented somewhere in the Stepan product line. And they have 20 production plants around the world. So I'm going to read them because I haven't memorized them. They have 8 plants in the USA, Anaheim, California, Columbus, Georgia, Fieldsboro, New Jersey, and Maywood, New Jersey. Millsdale, Illinois, Winder, Georgia, Pasadena, Texas, the new ethoxylation, and Lake Providence, Louisiana for biosurfactants. Then internationally, they have plants in the Philippines, Poland, 2 plants in Mexico, Singapore, Colombia, China, 2 in Brazil, UK, France, and Germany. Now, in terms of a regional business mix, I've got to go to the 2023 annual report because 2024 isn't published yet, but about 60% of total company sales, so not just surfactants, but total company, 60% in North America, then number 2 is Europe, followed by LATAM and Asia Pacific. In surfactants in 2023, out of the $1.6 billion in sales for surfactants in 23, 59% of that, that's $949 million, was in North America. 18%, that's $289 million in Europe. 19%, that's just over $300 million in Latin America. And the remaining 4%, that's $59 million in Asia Pacific. Now, in terms of market mix, they don't report market segments, but from my own experience and from publications and statements that the company's made, obviously they are very strong, as they have to be as a broad range supplier, very strong in household cleaning, laundry in particular, but the other household cleaning applications as well, personal care cleaning, obviously, and industrial and institutional cleaning. So that big cleaning chunk of the market, very heavily represented in the Stepan market mix. And then in the industrial sector, outside of cleaning, they're particularly strong, I would say, in agricultural applications. That's adjuvants, right? Those surfactant packages that go in alongside herbicides and pesticides. In oil field, various stages of the oil field process. And I think quite strong in construction. But, when you look at all the other industrial applications, you will see Stepan represented in things like paints and coatings, emulsion and polymerization, food additives, paper making, and on and on and on. Very, very broad range in terms of products and markets. And I should add also, I think they have a particularly strong relationship with both national and regional distributors to leverage the reach of their own company sales. So why Stepan, and how come they get 3 videos when, at least to date, everyone else has just gotten 1? Well, as I say in my Surfactant Business Essentials course, you can learn an awful lot about surfactants just by reading Stepan publications, including the annual report. And so I think you'll see, especially as we get into parts 2 and 3 and look at the performance of the Stepan surfactant business and look at the strategic issues that they're managing and how they're managing them. This is according to their public filings and releases. You'll get a sense of the issues that are facing the surfactant industry as a whole, and what's coming down the pike in terms of some of the major changes, and how at least one company with a lot of institutional expertise in this area is dealing with those changes. So until next week, I hope you have found this useful. And again, as always, thanks again for listening.